All right, guys, welcome back. Turn 23. I wanted to quickly comment because after last turn, the battle, which if you've missed that battle, you really ought to go back and take a look. It was a very intense battle that initially seemed like a quick and easy win, and it went completely wrong, right? So now our leader is in the void. I was a little bit worried. I completely forgot last turn how there were some scoundrels lurking on the outskirts of our throne city here. This is our capital, right? The way we lose the game is if our leader is in the void, which he is, and then our throne city is captured. That could have actually happened last turn, but luckily it didn't. And I did go back to the previous video, and because I was so worried, and I made sure that the odds were pretty much in our favor, right? Those scoundrels could have been back in here or here, and there's no way they could have made it through these wetlands. Anyways, now this is actually a bad, not so good. Our alignment just changed to slightly good. Why did that happen? Domain invasion at Goblin. So that's telling me those scoundrels did in fact come through here again. Maybe they were indeed back here and then they like swung back this way. Now they're over here or something. But why are we good? We're supposed to be neutral this game, right? We have the Greyguard specialization. Could it be because I absorbed this giant dwelling? That is kind of like the key point last turn. After we lost the battle up here, we decided it made sense to drop to I think it was 200 gold here to bring the giant dwelling into our control and look to start amassing ogres, mass producing ogres, which can help us end the game more quickly, right? We're right here. His throne city's over here. We can get ogres out, and they have wall crushing, so we can get through the wall here, hopefully. Maybe that's what pushed us over. Like, where can I see this? Bought favor with independence. I mean, that must be it. That must be it, right? I think so, but you guys can correct me in the comments, and I might have to go back. Join offer, I don't think we're doing this. We don't have the gold at the moment, and it just doesn't make sense with this this spawner right here. We know there's spiders lurking about. Good thing they're not here. We don't see them. Our cities, we have that on the way, so that's done. Here, I think we wanted to be a bit safe and not commit gold. We may want to come back and change that, though. We should be safe here now, but given the fact... Oh, wait a minute. We do need to use up this mana. Look how much mana we have, and we're capped. And our research has come to a standstill, right? But that's what happens when your leader's in the void. And your leader has died. All research comes to a halt, and you can't cast spells anymore. We need to get rid of this mana. Well, we could do this, but honestly, the engineers are not so effective at defending on the wall here. It would be safer to go for a darter. We'll come back to that too. We may want to drop a mana building here too. I'm not sure. Human race governance. Settlers, we may even just want to go for this. Throw net. We are amassing civic guard here to hold off any bandits. We had to leave this brigand hideout up. And could give these guys throw net, right? But it does seem kind of stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not going to really help us. This is just going to be a ranged range-to-range battle. I'll come back to that. come back to that. Okay, now we got to think about maybe we start here. We have some wyverns approaching his city. Do I really start with this, or should I start here and come up and take a peek? Now, he didn't pick up the item. It looks like he forgot to pick this up. Yeah, it's easy to forget, though, because it's not exactly intuitive, right? But that is our items from our fallen heroes. How far can we get here? Now, we do have the builder. We should be doing that. Maybe we do stay safe and start here. Let's take a peek in his domain. Okay, he has a new hero. Kitan the Raider, a Frostling Dreadnought. Demolisher. Demolisher. That's his special thing, I guess. He's got a Forge Priest, so that's telling me he definitely has a... what do you call it? A temple? Right? Whatever, the building to produce supports, racial supports. There's no way we're going to win that. Start bringing this up. Maybe we... there's no point in bringing this into the domain either. I mean, one thing we could do is... if we want to be annoying, happy. So we're applying... by standing in his domain, we're applying a minus 200 morale penalty. A happiness penalty to a city. It can slow down production, right? But it looks like it's not really having much effect. Because 200 is the threshold there. That's the threshold for this happy range. Let's just not be afraid here. I think we did kill all his other units, so he only has, in this area, as far as we know, he only had his leader and a rogue hero, or former rogue hero, which has now been seduced by him and is on his side. Yeah, it's not pretty. Maybe we kind of actually sacrifice the builder here. It's not like these guys have a higher vision range. We all have a 3-hex vision radius. Go ahead and cross that bridge. That seems to be the fastest way. It wants to build a road like that. So do I do that then? Probably. It wants to go like that. Okay. Oh wow, he's here, guys. What the hell? What can this mean? We're gonna have to come up here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's be extra safe. Come up again. Now it's just the rogue hero. It's just the hero. Why would he leave her here? Unless he actually brought her up, right? It's possible that he moved her down and then he spotted us. And then turned around. It just seems weird though, because notice how she's facing southeast. What that means is that she was here and then moved here. That's the only way she can be facing this way. You know? So it's a bit strange, but I think we've got her. Like, we're going to attack. There's no way she survives this. We might lose a couple units, but it's worth it. Do I dare bring the builder up there? Let's hold off on that. I mean, we certainly could, you know, we certainly could, I'm just thinking, why build a road here if we want to be attacking from this point? 333. No, that's okay. But if we want, I'm saying if we want to pick up the item. I'm thinking what we might want to do here is, on the end of our turn, we'll camp here on this hex. It's probably unnecessary. This is kind of like a theory thing, guys. Like, we're not in any real danger, I think, but if this was a more intense game, right, you can camp here on the trading post, and then if you are attacked, the battle will take place on this map, on the trading post map. That means you benefit some from the obstacles, right? You'll kind of be in your forces will be starting in a plaza of sorts, like in a courtyard, with some obstacles. It's actually quite beneficial for our range dealers or swarm darters. But it is a bit like, you know, overthinking. But you have to think about these things. I guess we'll just bring him up now and save the move points. It's just a little annoying having him in the battle. Bring everyone up. How do we want to position here? This guy, the Hellhound here, is actually resistant to her. You know, the rogue has this acid darts. We're completely very much resistant to that entirely, but not the physical. So maybe it doesn't really matter. Inflict crippling wounds. You know, that's... Like, I'm just thinking, what do we want on the flank here? These guys are all going to go here because we want to stop on the courtyard. So, okay, that kind of takes care of that. And then, do we have enough points? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. No, we don't. The Warg Rider will be over here. Or here. Do I put a pike? Do I dare put a pike on the flank? She has inflict crippling wounds, so I'm kind of thinking, like, basically what I'm trying to do is not lose anybody, right? That would be ideal. Should I start with my Hellhound on the flank? This is going to be the back line, right? And, Actually, maybe we, well, I don't really like this, guys. I don't really like that. Because I want to pick up this item. Let me, if I pick up the item, well, we can come back here. But we need to move this way, right? Like, I only have so many move points on my cavalry. We have to pick it up with the Warg Rider, and he's going to have to move like this. So this is our flank. We can't move... Eventually I want to move these guys here, but not yet, right? Because if we want to pick up the item, we need to move now. We need to move our Warg Rider here. This becomes our flank. We could do that too. That is a bit rough. That is a bit rough. I mean, I think I want the cavalry in the back, actually. Three, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 12, and then that's 15. That's perfect. He'll end his turn here. So it's actually okay. So what that means is we could make this our flank, but with what? With the pikes? Maybe with the 2 pikes? This is what I was talking about, guys. Like, it kind of sucks having the builder taking up space. Put the tankier pike up here. And then, of course, we want this in the back, I think. It's weaker. We can put the Hellhound on the flank, I guess. Like I said, at the very least, it does have that a bit of resistance, I suppose. So put both pikes on flank, and then put you here in the back. 1, 2, 3. That's 12. So then we attack like this. And we should win it. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of stuck with this. Let's do it. We didn't lose anybody. Wow, that's great. They're hitting really hard. Oh, wow. Yeah, she doesn't have counter poison, so... Okay, so what's this? So these are those items. Just send these back to him. Now we need to pick this up, and then we end our turn here. These guys get moved up. We'll end it in triangle. So let's see what this is. That is the crossbow that belonged to our Tigran warlord, who we lost in the battle. Send that off, and then we'll end our turn here. So we're in a nice triangle, right? If we get attacked, everybody joins in. Great. Here, we gotta wait on that. Yeah, guys, I am very curious as to what happened here. Like, why leave the rogue hero here? The only thing I can think, oh, you know, could it really be that she didn't have move points? Right? Like, think about it. It could be that, guys. It could be that he had no choice. Because the battle took place here, right? We started here, and his army was here. We attacked like this. And then our hero got seduced, so then what? The game puts it out here, puts our hero here, but then with no move points, so she's just hanging. I'm not sure. It could be. Let's try to wrap this up. So, yeah, that's on its way. Here, do I really go with just more Civic Guard? They do have the Volunteer innately, so they only cost 2 gold per turn. It's not a huge expense. It might be safer to do that rather than like trying to go for a wooden wall, waiting around 3 turns. Because we will lose somebody, like if we get attacked soon. The more Civic Guard we have, the greater the chance that we don't lose anybody. There's no way those scoundrels reach us, so this should be fine, right? Ideally, like, if things were really intense, I would be going for a darter, because the darter is a true archer, and it's a much better defender. But we're going to be okay, and this gets rid of some of our mana, which we do need to do. We need to get rid of more, in fact, if we can. Maybe it's worth it, right? Like, we're going to lose this mana anyways. We're going to be hitting our cap, so... We have so much mana. Like, why go for the temple, right? But we could. I mean, we can go for a temple and then go for lab. The idea is once we grow in 2 turns, the lab will only require 2 turns. So we're saving a turn. This is going to take 3 turns no matter what. So get this out of the way first. I mean, we could do this too instead. Because, like, why do we need more mana? But what the hell am I going to produce here? I'm not really interested in producing out of here. We're not planning on producing anything here anytime soon. So why the heck not just go for mana? Even though we're gonna... I mean, this research is gonna come through eventually. We can actually expedite that, but I don't see why would we do that. Our mana is just... After this turn, I guess we can do a mana building if we wanted to, so... Like, we could do that or something. Yeah, we could do that. Here... What do we do with this? Doesn't really make sense to hang around in the domain. We're not... Well, at minus 200. No, wait, guys. It doesn't... It does matter. Oh, wait. Wait, what? What just happened? The battle we fought? How did... His happiness has been reduced? Lost a hero. Nah, yeah. I think that's a penalty. Hero has fallen. Yeah, that's a penalty. So we just killed his hero. There we go. So in that case, we should hang around. We're delaying his production, possibly. Yeah. But we'll definitely want to hang on the water here. And in that case, we should group together, right? He could summon a drone. I mean, we probably win anyways, but... Well, yeah, our fire protection is kind of taken care of. But we'll group together anyways. In the water. How far can you get? Get out to here. So we'll hang right here in the water. It's a bit safer. Does he have seafaring? No. If he had seafaring, the little arrow there, like the movement, it would be able to hover over water, but it can't. That means he can't embark. So we're safe. Actually, I think I'm mistaken. Like, embarking's kind of weird in this game. I do not have enough experience with it, but I'm pretty sure you can't attack via embarking. Like, he can't go on the bridge here and then embark onto me. You have to embark onto an empty hex. Anyways, just a bit of information. Confirm army movement. Oh, do I just bring this guy up? That's 9 and that's 7. We actually save points by hitting these berries. Hopefully this thing didn't spawn. Wouldn't that be tragic? Let's just do this, I guess. We can even scout a bit. Okay, hit the berries and... Yeah, we look okay. Yeah, we're okay. Bring the sky all the way up. think that's everything, guys. Yeah. We decided to do this, and then our mana's okay. We're not, we won't hit the cap, so we're not wasting it per se. And then we do want that to be safe, and then we go observatory maybe. Yeah, I think that's everything. And then these quests, I guess we'll leave them up for the heck of it. There's no real urgency there. And yeah, that is everything. Okay, guys, I think we'll leave it there, and I will catch you in the next turn.